Welcome to day 4 of the self-love challenge. Today we're going to do a flow, starting with our hands in heart center position, raising our arms up for a nice deep stretch, and arms straight down, hands by your feet. Raise up just to your shin as you inhale, exhale as you lower back down. Repeat this movement. And exhale as you come back down. Step the right foot back into a lunge position. Back leg straight and arms reaching straight up to the sky. You can do a little bit of a back bend if you'd like. Hands back to heart center, and then we're going to come into a side prayer pose. We're going to reach our right hand down onto the ground. It's okay if it's on either side of your foot, and extend your left arm straight up towards the sky. Come back to prayer pose position on the side, and then when you're ready, come back to heart center position. Both hands down on the ground, and we're going to come back to plank, moving right into our downward dog, giving those calves and ankles a nice stretch. When you're ready, shift back into plank and go right into chaturanga in upward dog. You can adjust your feet. They can stay either on your toes, or you can rest them on the tops of your feet, whatever's more comfortable. Make sure you're taking nice deep breaths and getting a really good ab stretch in here. Come back to downward dog, and take your right foot forward for a lunge on the other side. Arms straight up, full body stretch here. You can do a slight back bend if you're comfortable. And then we're going straight into side prayer pose. We're going to do the same thing with our hands, just on the opposite side, bringing our left arm down to the ground and our right arm and hand reaching straight up to the sky. Move back into side prayer and back to heart center when you're ready. Both hands down on the ground, pushing your body back into downward dog, getting a little additional stretch in your calves. Coming straight back to plank and chaturanga into upward dog. When you're ready, you can transition right back to plank and hop or step your feet forward so you're in a downward fold. This is where we started. We're going to repeat the same flow 3 times through. As you repeat the steps that we just went through, I want you to really focus on your breath. Try to bring the stretches a little bit deeper than the time before, so that you can get the optimal benefit from this flow. So we're back in our side prayer position, and we're going to bring one hand down to the ground. Either side of the foot is okay. Reaching the other hand directly up towards the sky. Coming back to side prayer, back to heart center. Both hands down, right back into plank, pushing into our downward dog, our ankle and calf stretch. Coming back into our plank position, chaturanga right into upward dog. Bringing our other foot forward so we can repeat the same thing on the other side. You should be feeling a nice deep stretch within your back, your shoulders, really opening up the back, shoulders, chest. Hopping back into downward dog. Coming right back into plank and chaturanga to upward facing dog. Make sure you're breathing, and you can take this flow as fast or as slow as you'd like. Hop your feet forward. Come straight up. Extend your back bend even further. This will be the third time through and our final flow. Downward fold, halfway up the shin, and then folding down again. Right leg back, and immediately into side prayer pose. Bring your right hand down to the ground and left hand reaching straight for the sky. Back to side prayer pose. Back to center. And right down into our plank and downward dog calf stretch. You can also use this to stretch out your shoulders. Coming right back into plank, chaturanga, and upward dog. Flowing back into downward dog and right leg forward for our lunge on the other side. Side prayer pose. Left hand down on the ground. Take that right hand and reach it right up for the sky. Should be feeling a nice full body stretch at this point. Side prayer pose. Hands to heart center. And we're going to bring both hands to the ground, back into downward dog. Right into our plank, chaturanga, and right into our upward dog, taking nice deep breaths through it all. This completes our flow for day 4. We did the same flow 3 times in a row, each time deepening our stretch, focusing more on our breathing. Really hope this helps center you, and you have an amazing day.